Everyone, it's your maths class 6. Now today we start exercise 8a, question number 2, which is given in your book, page number 90. Identify the constant and variable. In your book, terms are given. First part 8a, algebraic terms given, only one term given. First part 8a, in this term 8 constant variable a. Second part b, only 5 is given, 5 constant variable is not given. Part c, 6 x y z, so 6 constant variable, any alphabet, it's called variable x y z. Part d, minus 6 c, so minus 6 variable constant and c variable. In part e, 1/2 y square is given, so 1/2 in fraction form constant variable y square. Done. Question number 1, all parts. Question number 3, same exercise 8a. Okay, in previous video we done question number 1, in this video we done question number 2. Now we start question number 3. Okay, identify each of the following as an open sentence or statement. Open sentence means we don't know the sentence is right or wrong, true or false, or incomplete sentence. Okay, incomplete sentence is called open sentence, or statement whether it's true or false, or complete sentence. For example, first one, 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. It's true sentence. Okay, whether it's true or false, but it's a sentence, complete sentence. Complete sentence is called statement. Now in this second one, dot is given. We don't know the value of this part, so it's incomplete sentence, incomplete statement, so we say open sentence. Correct. Now second c1 also, this one, dot is given, empty place given, or value of x is given, any alphabet is given, it means it's incomplete sentence, so we say it's kind of open sentence. Last one, 98 divided by 7 is equal to 14. It's complete sentence, it's called statement, whether it's true or false statement. Okay, clear concept, class 6. The sentence is complete, it's called a statement, or true or false sentence, whether it's true or false, it's called a statement. Okay, the sentence, it's incomplete, any place is empty or place is missing, number missing, so it's called open sentence. Done. Question number 3, I think done, whole exercise 8a. Okay, now we start exercise 8b, which is given in your book, page number 92. Question number 1, find the algebraic terms of these expression. Okay, already I explained kinds of polynomial, monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial or polynomial. Only one term, monomial has only one term, binomial has only two terms, trinomial has only 3 terms. Okay girls, Now in the first part, find the algebraic terms. It's called one term. Okay, now connected with plus or minus sign. Two terms. If we add 3x, it's called one term, two term, three term. Okay, all are term, it's called algebraic expression. Different terms connected with plus or minus sign, it's called algebraic expression. Now individually it's called one term, two term, three term. But in particular name, one term is called monomial, two term it's called binomial, three term it's called trinomial, or more than three term multinomial. Now write down the name. 1, 2, only two terms. It's up to you. Write down two terms like this. Two terms. Binomial. 1, 2. Two terms. Name binomial. 1, 2, 3 terms. Trinomial. Only one term is called one term monomial. Okay, in the question find the algebraic term. It's up to you. Write only two terms, one term, or three terms, but it's best write down the name of term. Two terms called binomial, two terms binomial, three terms called trinomial, and one term monomial. If we have more than three terms like 4 terms, 5 terms, 6 terms, it's called polynomial and multinomial. Okay, trinomial and multinomial. Done. Question number 1, exercise 2b. Now we start second question, exercise 8b. Write down the coefficient of a in different parts. Part A till D given. In first part 9a. In 9a, a coefficient 9. So coefficient 9. In second part 1 upon 2a. So 1 upon 2 in fraction form coefficient. Third part 45 abx square. So coefficient 45. Now last part d1 minus a given. Coefficient is not given, but always we have coefficient 1. If coefficient is not given, we have coefficient 1. Suppose sign not given, so hidden sign we have plus, so minus 1 coefficient. It's a hidden coefficient. Clear? So in the last part d1 minus a only variable is given, with the variable coefficient is not given, so we know the hidden coefficient is 1. So minus 1 is coefficient in the last part. Done. Question number 2, exercise 8b.